Yo, 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 what's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday evening, Friday night grind, Friday night hustle hour. Hope you're getting to it. And for everybody that's joining here right now on this live stream, I know that you're a true hustler. You're a true entrepreneur. You really want this. You really want this real estate life because you wouldn't be on here. You wouldn't be jumping on the live feed if you weren't. So shout out to you guys for joining in. My name is Ross Alex. If you don't know who I am, I'm a full-time real estate entrepreneur. Been investing in real estate for the last 6 years. It's absolutely crazy to say that, but 6 years I've been buying houses. Bought well over 100 houses. Primarily, I renovate them, fix, flip. But I also do some other stuff like buy and hold, wholesales, multifamily, commercial. And I'm here to, right now, talk to you guys about driving for dollars. And I get this question all the time from people. I have, a lot of people that watch these streams, they DM me and they're like, Ross, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I find the houses? How do I find deals? What's my first step, right? What's my first step? You know what I always tell them? I always tell them that real estate, okay, investing in real estate and being a successful real estate entrepreneur really comes down to your ability to market, okay, your brand and your services to your customers. And your customers in real estate are people that want to sell their houses, right? Okay, follow me on this. You're looking for people that want to sell their houses, that want to sell their shopping strip centers, that want to sell their apartment blocks, that want to sell their duplexes, their fourplexes, right? Those are your customers, okay? So essentially, as a real estate investor, okay, one of your primary jobs is to market to these people, okay? And that's why you need to understand the ins and outs of marketing, all right? Marketing is such a huge piece to the majority of industries out there, right? Fortune 500 companies, huge marketing departments, successful internet companies, huge marketing departments, successful tech companies, huge marketing departments, and ding, successful real estate companies, rock solid marketing departments, okay? So if you want to be a successful real estate investor, you gotta understand marketing. You gotta be a great marketer. And one of the methods that you can use, it's a free method, okay? It's called driving for dollars, all right? It's one of the best methods that anybody that's brand new to the game can go out there and start using. And I want to explain to you what it is and why it works, okay? And some of you can go out there and start doing this tomorrow. Like literally tomorrow, Saturday morning, you wake up, you can start driving for dollars. Driving for dollars is very simple, okay? Driving for dollars involves you literally, okay, getting in a car and driving neighborhoods, driving subdivisions, okay? Looking for properties, looking for houses, or, maybe it's even retail or multifamily that meets certain criteria, okay? Now, if you're looking to buy single family real estate, now comment below if you're looking to buy single family real estate, houses, right? 3 2s, 4 2s, 2 1s, whatever the unit makeup is, I want you to drop a yes in the comments because this is going to apply to you. I'm literally going to give you the criteria in which you're looking for so that when you go out there and you actually do this, you know what to look for right away. I see a bunch of people hopping on. Shout out to you guys. Friday night, we're here. My phone's going to die soon, but it's all good. I'm going to try and cover all of this in as little time as I possibly can. So, here's the criteria, okay? The criteria is you're looking for properties that generally look run down, okay? Now, can you just buy, wholesale, renovate ugly properties? No, of course not. You can actually invest in pretty houses. I've done it before. Many investors do it, and I'm sure you're going to do it as well, right? You have pretty houses and you also have ugly houses. The ugly houses are the ones that you are typically 9.9 times out of 10 going to find driving for dollars. But why? Why, Ross? Why just ugly houses? Well, because a pretty house doesn't have any signs of distress from the naked eye, okay? So it doesn't make sense to drive around pretty house neighborhoods and, jot down that information because there's no signs of distress. Okay, we're looking for physical distress. So I'm gonna go through those physical distress signs right here, right now. All right, number one, you're gonna be looking for tall grass. Okay, tall grass is definitely a big indicator that that property maybe has a motivated seller behind it. Somebody that's either abandoned the property, they're no longer interested in managing the property, they can't afford to manage the property. Okay, tall grass. Typically, it's one of the first things, my friends, that goes. Okay, when somebody stops managing and caring for a property, they're not going to cut the grass. So the grass is going to get higher. They may even get a few violations from the town. The town may actually give them a violation, and this can be seen on the front door or the front window a lot of times, or even on the front door. You'll notice a yellow violation or whatever color that town chooses to do, where it says, hey, you haven't cut your grass in a while. We're going to come and fine you for it. We're going to cut it for you. We're going to send you a bill in the mail. A lot of people don't know that. If you don't cut your grass, the town will come cut it for you, because it actually becomes a health department issue, and they'll put a lien against your property and actually send you the invoice to get it cut, for cutting it for you. So, tall grass, definitely the first indicator. Second indicator, excessive male pileup, okay? Excessive male pileup. Why does male pile up? Well, if somebody doesn't go to a property or house frequently, they're not going to check the mail, okay? Mailman comes every single day. They're going to drop mail off. It's going to pile up. Eventually, there's going to be no place to put the mail. So it's going to start stacking on the front door. Okay, now, eventually, if it piles up too high, they're just going to take it back with them and drop it off at the center. So, excessive mail, definitely an indicator that a property is having some sort of distress and may have a motivated seller behind it. Okay? Yo, what's up, Brian? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Literally giving you guys here a 6-figure marketing strategy, okay? Literally 6-figure marketing strategy. I promise you, it's a very powerful method that anybody can use for free. And in just a minute, I'm going to share with you exactly what to do when you find these properties. So I appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up button. Just like that thumbs up button one time for me and give this video a share. Invite some of your friends in here where you want them to get this value as well. So maybe you have a business partner, somebody you want them to hear this. So you guys are on that same page. You can do this together. So, excessive male pileup, okay? Definitely a big indicator. Now, number three, we talked about ugly houses, okay? A property that is on the uglier side has a lot of deferred maintenance, okay, on that house, all right? Obviously, if you're a homeowner, if you ever bought a house before, or you know anything about houses, you know that, hey, they don't stay great forever, right? Eventually, natural elements are going to take effect, right? Roofs get worn, paint starts chipping, properties get uglier over time if they're not maintained properly, right? So if you're driving through a neighborhood, it's pretty easy to start to spot, once you know what you're looking for, a distressed property, right? General wear and tear. Now, this isn't going to work all the time. It's not going to work all the time. Sometimes people occupy their houses and, hey, they just don't maintain it, but they still occupy it. They live in it. They're happy in it. Everything is all peachy and great. But most of the time, a property that has wear and tear has deferred maintenance that the owners or whoever is managing that property cannot afford to maintain that property. They can't afford a new roof. They can't afford a new paint job on the outside. They can't afford to fix the siding, all right? So there may be a motivated seller behind, all right, this deferred maintenance, okay? See it all the time, my friends. All the time this happens. So to recap here, excessive grass, tall grass, excessive male pileup, and wear and tear deferred maintenance that's visible to the eye. The house maybe just doesn't look up to par with the rest of the neighborhood, okay? And there are definitely a few other signs, okay? There's a few other signs, properties that look vacant, all right, typically have all three going on, right? They're vacant, they have all three. You could even look for things like boarded up windows, right? Boarded up windows, city violations, crappy fences that just look like decrepit and worn, right? There's a lot of different indicators, okay? So, you guys with me? Comment yes right now. Say yes, Ross, I'm with you. I'm following along, and I want to start to drive for dollars, because I'm going to share with you exactly why this works, why you want to start driving for dollars, and also what to do when you find these properties. So engage with me here in the chat so I know that you're here. So I know I'm not just talking to myself. Appreciate you. If you watch this on YouTube in the future or on Instagram, make sure to drop some comments down below. Yes? Okay, awesome. Hey, if you're somebody that's just chilling, you don't have, you don't want to comment, you don't have to comment. You don't have to. You just chill. You all good. You all good. Happy Friday to you. My arm is killing me. It's getting so tired. Usually I prop it up on the on my desk or something. So, listen to this, all right? Driving for dollars. Why should you drive for dollars? Well, number one, it gives you the ability to find properties that you may not find elsewhere, okay? You may not find these properties on the internet, okay? Most of the time, they're not going to be listed, all right? They're not going to be listed on market. These are off-market properties. They're hidden deals nobody knows about because they're not even a deal yet, right? You have to find out if they're deals, but they're not even a deal yet. They're hidden opportunities. Nobody really is going to know about these opportunities except for you because you're out in the field, all right? So, number one, it gives you the advantage. You're finding properties that you're not just going to find online, all right? Number two, these properties also, they may not have delinquent property taxes. They may not have, pending foreclosure. They may not have a divorce or a probate or something. They may not have any other signs of like distresses that are filed with the county. So you may not even find these properties on a list. You buy a pre-foreclosure list, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to find all the properties that you would find driving for dollars. Now, they may be on those lists and they may not be, right? But it doesn't guarantee it. Just because a property has been abandoned doesn't mean it's going to pull on one of the county records lists. So by actually getting out in the field and touring property, driving neighborhoods, it gives you the ability to find properties that you probably won't find elsewhere, okay? Number one. Number two, I'm a firm believer that when you embrace your environment, okay? When you literally embrace your environment, your industry, you feel it, you see it every single day you're out there, okay? Generally by nature, you're going to start to get results doing whatever it is that you're doing, all right? For example, somebody that wants to be a car mechanic, if they hang out at a mechanic shop every single day and watch people work on cars, okay, I can almost promise you that eventually that person's going to become a car mechanic and they're going to be really freaking good at it, okay? If you start touring properties, driving neighborhoods every single day, eventually, when you start taking action, you're going to be a real estate investor. You're going to buy your first property. You're going to wholesale your first property by default because you're surrounding yourself and embracing that environment, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense? Because that's literally how I got started. I was driving neighborhoods. I was driving for dollars. I was finding these opportunities. Now, here's what you're going to do, okay? When you find these opportunities, when you find houses, I promise you, use this as an experiment. Go out tomorrow, go out Sunday, drive subdivisions that you normally would not drive, okay? And start to look for the criteria that I just gave you. Write down these addresses, okay? And when you, at the end of the day, when you write down these addresses, you're going to have a list. You should have at least 5 to 10 of these, right? Because maybe you should have more, but not all of them are going to be, motivated. They're not all going to have, motivated sellers behind them. So you need to get a lot, right? Because most of them are not going to even be, interested at all. So you need to get a lot. But let's say you have 10, okay? At the end of the day, what you're going to do is you're going to go home, go on your computer, whatever, go to your office, and you're going to start to look those properties up online. You're going to find some public records on these properties. You want to find out through the CAD, right? Through the County Appraisal District, who owns that property. Now, your County Appraisal District should also tell you that person's current address, okay? If it doesn't and it shows that it's the actual property's address, like, hey, John Smith lives at 123 Apple Street, and 123 Apple Street is the property that you saw and it's abandoned, like you can almost guarantee it's abandoned. Obviously, sending a piece of mail there, is not going to do you any justice because it's an abandoned property. What you want to do is you want to start to cross-reference the neighbors and find out, hey, do you know John Smith? Do you know where he went? Do you know how I can get in contact with him? Okay? Because a lot of times, even if a property is abandoned, the owner's information is still going to list them as living at that property. okay? But a lot of times it's not. For example, probates and whatnot, it's going to have an alternate address, or if it was a rental that they're not actually, leasing out at the time, you're going to be able to get in contact with those people. It's going to show you their current address. So what you want to do is you want to get that address so you know where to send them a letter, and you also want to skip trace that person so you know how to call them, okay? You need to know how to call them. You need to know how to text them, all right? You want to get in touch with these people that you know, according to records, county records, they own these properties. They're the gatekeepers, okay? They're what is going to determine whether you buy that deal or not. You contract that deal or not. You guys follow me? Yes in the comments if you follow me, all right? So you want to reach out to that person. You want to tell that person, hey, my name's Ross Alex. I'm a real estate entrepreneur, all right? And I'm actually buying properties in this area. You see, I was driving the other day and I came across your property. Have you ever considered selling it? All right, I'm paying cash. I actually bought one around the block the other day. I'd love to give you a cash offer if you're interested. And you can go through, and there's a million different scripts you can use. There's a million different things you can say. Another one I like to use is, hey, listen, my name's Ross Alex. I'm a real estate entrepreneur here in the area. I'm actually looking to buy some more houses. Have you ever considered selling? Yes, I've considered selling. Great. Well, listen, I'd love to, talk to you. Yada, 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 yada. But if they say no, what I like to do is, listen, I'd love to give you a free home evaluation, just to let you know what the current market value of your property is. And I understand you're not interested in selling right now, but in the event that you are later, it's great to know what your property is valued at today. Okay, and that gets your foot in the door, so you can actually comp out their property. Let them know, hey, your property's worth $200,000, and I'm willing to give you X amount of cash right now. So there's a tons of different methods, tons of different strategies. We'll save another live stream for that if you guys want. But I want to show you the general idea, the general flow here of how to get in front of sellers. Okay, I'll give you an example. We had a really big rain event in Houston not long ago. Okay, and I bought a property simply by driving in a subdivision. Now, I would never drive in. I would literally never drive in a subdivision. I bought this property. I paid $80,000 for it. I was gonna actually do the reno myself. I ended up just wholesaling it for $105,000. Made $25,000 on a deal, literally just by getting in the car and driving this subdivision. I would never drive before. Do you guys want to know how I bought that property? You guys want to know? If you want to know how I bought that property, just put a 1 right now in the chat. I'm going to share with you. This has literally changed a lot of people's businesses right here, right now in this live stream. Just drop a 1 in the chat. If not, it's all right. I can tell the story another time. Yo, Carlos, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Brian Lee, Lucy, Rolf, what's up? What's up? Tony. I don't know. My nose is itchy. Like, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. It's so itchy. Hey, Natalie, what's up? Let's get a few more 1s in the chat if you guys want to hear how I bought that property. I've been going to sleep so early lately. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what time it is right now. Yo, Javier, what's up, buddy? All right, here's how I did it. I used a door hanger. Okay? Door hangers, absolute game changer. Door hangers, okay? Literally, you have the option, the ability to make hundreds of thousands of dollars buying real estate using door hangers, okay? Here's why I love door hangers so much. Number one, they're super cheap. They're dirt cheap. It's the cheapest marketing material that money can buy. When you divide the cost per the amount that you get, you're literally spending a penny or two per freaking door hanger, okay? Number one. Number two, they're very easy and simple to put out, okay? Literally, you get in your car, you drive a subdivision, you pull up on mailboxes, and you just start placing them out. You place them out, you place them out, you place them out. You can hit 20, 30 houses in less than 10 minutes by just driving a block, okay? So we plaster neighborhoods. I have dedicated phone lines strictly for my home buying business. The calls start coming in like clockwork, okay? In fact, you can go right now on Google and you can type in cheap door hangers. Inbox me if you want my template, the template that I use to buy that house and made that $25,000 in addition to a lot of other houses that I bought using door hangers. Hit me up, say, Ross, I want the template. I'll send it to you. You Google cheap door hangers. You use my template, use your own template, you get them printed, you get them sent to you, start driving for dollars and put a door hanger. So not only are you going to write down the address and cross-reference that online with county records, with CAD, but you're also going to put a door hanger. So if the property's not abandoned, then they'll get to your door hanger. If they're interested in selling, they're going to reach out to you, right? So you're going to reach out to them, they're going to reach out to you. It's perfect, all right? And that right there, my friends, that's the secret sauce. That's why you should be driving for dollars. Now, listen, I know a lot of people are going to say, Ross, I don't have the time for driving for dollars. I don't have the time. I'm working 9 to 5. I get off. I want to go home, eat dinner, shower up, watch TV, go to sleep. I understand. I completely understand, okay? I was there one time, too, where I didn't want to do that anyways. I didn't want to do that either, okay? You can delegate it. You can delegate. You can hire somebody and train them to do what I just did for you, what I just trained you on. You can train them. They can do it for you. So now you're delegating. The work is still getting done. Okay. Now that's the first thing you can do. And number two, okay, you can drive for dollars while you're simply already going to a destination. For example, you're going out to dinner on a Friday night. You got to be there at 6 o'clock. Leave the house at 4:30. Take an alternate route that you wouldn't have taken, right? Drive some back blocks that you wouldn't have taken prior to using this method, all right? You stay consistent. I'm all about doing things in 90-day increments, okay? I believe that if you do something, you stick to it for 90 days, you're going to get results. If not, you're either just not doing it the right way, you're cheating yourself, you're lying to yourself, or you're just not educated on, what it is that you're looking to accomplish. But if you're educated, you're an action taker, you do something for 90 days, you should freaking get results, okay? Whether it's in the gym, it's in your relationship, personal life, whatever. I believe 90 days is the perfect amount of time to get a result. You use the exact strategy, the exact method that I just shared with you right now in this broadcast. I promise you'll be inboxing me in 90 days. Say, Ross, I used the method. I listened to what you said. I paid attention. I drove for dollars. I put out these door hangers. I, cross-referenced. I skipped trace. I made some calls, and I got a deal. It worked. Now, whether you make $1,000 on that deal or $50,000 on that deal, listen, I can't say how much you're going to make or what. Real estate's not a one-size-fits-all model. But what I can tell you is that it works. It's been working. People have been using this method for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And it still works today. It doesn't matter what market you're in, where you're at. It works everywhere. So, if you like that, if you like this, if you like that, if you're fired up, go ahead. Let me know, guys. Hit that thumbs up button for me. It'll help me out more than you know. Carlos, I got one for you in Pasadena. I'll inbox you. Bro, inbox me right after this broadcast. I appreciate it. Because I'm definitely, definitely buying right now, bro. So, anyhow, listen, if you have any questions at all, real estate related, non-real estate related, drop them in. I'll get them answered for you. And I look forward to helping you achieve those real estate goals. That's it, Mickey. Door hangers. That's it. It's one of those overlooked, so simple, so cheap, so easy methods. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So, listen, guys. I hope you enjoy your Friday night. Wanted to share that with you. If you like it, if you like the content, you want to support me, go ahead. Let me know in the comments. Let me know by hitting this thumbs up button. And, hey, share this out. Would appreciate it if you just gave this a share. Maybe you're a part of a real estate group, a wholesaling group, flipping group, buy and hold group. Hey, give this video a share. Share it with your people. That's it. There's a share button right at the bottom. Say, look, this guy Ross Alex, he's here spitting some knowledge on a Friday night. Check it out and see what he has to say. Again, be great. Enjoy your weekend. I'll probably be live again soon. And I'll talk to you all. All right? Peace.